Hi, welcome to podcast number 2. I'm actually going to take you to Tesco quickly with me before we sit down and talk. I want to look at some like new gym stuff and look at clothes in general. I think they got 25% off gym clothes, so yeah, I don't have enough cute tops for the gym. Let's see. I've just been to the sunbed as well, got a little tan, my hair is crazy. Got my bag. Let's go have a look. Okay, first of all, it'd be rude not to have a quick look, wouldn't it, at the other stuff? I haven't really found any nice Tesco clothes recently. What is this? This is quite pretty. £20. That's quite nice. This is quite a nice set for work. I think all the spring stuff's coming out now. Okay, perfect. So it's 25% off. Let's have a look-see then. Looks like they don't have my size, but I really like these cargo joggers. This is nice. I want baggy tops like this. But for the gym, is it weird wearing Pilates tops for the gym? When are we working out? I don't know. Okay, not a gym, but I actually really like this. £25. It has no wool. That's cute. I like that too, but it has wool in it. Not really seeing any nice gym stuff, which is a shame. Oh, I keep seeing these everywhere at the moment as well, and I really like them. One of these. I kind of like it. I don't know what you call it. Love that scarf. It's pretty. Oh, okay. That's so pretty. So Tesco was a bit of a flop, but I did get 2 things. My friend Laura got me onto this glowing amber candle, and this was on clearance, unfortunately, but it was £11, so I got that. And also I needed some avocados. I didn't get the activewear I was looking for. I'm just gonna unwind for a minute, come up what I'm gonna talk about, and we'll get into the podcast. So I do have a notebook that I will be referring to for notes. I'm not the best with words, so why I thought doing a podcast would be a great idea, I don't know. But that leads into last week, and I had kind of 3 key emotions that really got to me last week, and one of them was imposter syndrome. So that could be why I just said what I just said about why I'm not good with words and why I think why am I doing a podcast anyway. Secondly, I think I'm in a bit of a denial slash basically someone very, very close to me is not well, and yeah, and I'm not ready to talk about that, and that's played quite heavy on my heart this week. And the third thing is comparison and comparing myself to others, and that has literally only just happened today. I can't remember the last time I actually compared myself to someone in that sense of like looking at someone and thinking, oh my god, you know, they have that, oh I don't have that, like oh my god they look like this, I don't look like this. I haven't had that. I can't tell you in how long, like it has been so long since I have compared myself to someone else like that. And it may be because my emotions are down. You know, the imposter syndrome was mostly at work, to be honest. First week back after the Christmas holiday, probably a bit of the Christmas blues, you know, and then everything else going on. And I'll tell you kind of what happened today. My lovely friend, and next door neighbour actually, Nicola, she was hosting a charity event at a local studio in Milton Keynes, and so there was a group of about, oh, I actually don't know how many other people there was, maybe 10 to 15 other people. And I was a little bit late. I do like to get there a little bit early, but I went to Tesco before then. I got a little bit sidetracked, and I got there 5 minutes before, and I was hoping to get a back row. Me and my friend Laura went together. We met in the car park and went in together, and I really want the back row. Didn't get it, and we both got literally the front row next to this most beautiful instructor. Sorry. Laura is stunning as well, and I first of all I sat down and literally straight away I was like, oh, I was like, between these 2 beautiful women, there's Laura here, there's the instructor here, then there's this, I don't know who, like they were Nicola's friends, but I don't know who they are, but beautiful women in front of me, next to me as well. So in my very visual area of what I could see, I was just like, oh my gosh. And I already didn't feel good about my outfit. That's why I wanted to go to Tesco. I wanted to get a nice new gym set. And I sat down and I looked in the mirror and I just thought, gosh, Gemma, And I looked around the room, I was like, you're the biggest girl here. And but I know by no means, like, I've lost a bit of weight recently as well, and I know, like, I'm not, I don't know how to say it, I know I'm not like a big girl. Like, I used to be very big, like I was a very large girl at one point, and all of these women were just so stunning, they were so slim, and instantly I compared myself and I was, why aren't I good enough? Oh, and then that kind of hit me a bit, because I haven't done that in a little while either. Why aren't I good enough? I literally sat there with my feelings, and I was getting myself a bit upset, and I was feeling so proud for my friend Nicola for arranging this fundraising event. So proud of my friend Laura for being there for other reasons. And then there was I did know some other people around the room, and I was just like, this is such a beautiful event. I was like, women coming together to support their friend, because we were all kind of friends with Nicola. And then there's me just sitting there thinking horrible things about myself, and like, why am I not like these other girls? I was so disappointed in myself, and normally I don't think the disappointment would hit so quickly, but I did the class, and oh flipping Laura, I tell you what, it was a blooming hard class. I do Pilates quite often, a reformer and mat. This was a mat one, and it was hard, really, really hard. And I was doing it, and even that, I was like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this with these girls. I was like, look at them. I was like, and I knew some of them were gymnastics and stuff, and I could see them actually, like when you go a bit upside down and stuff, you can kind of see what they're doing between your legs, and that's really funny. I was like, god damn, they're like flexible and stuff. And yeah, I was having a real self-pity moment. Maybe it's because, like, again, I know I wasn't comfortable in my outfit and stuff. Not that clothes should be the be all and end all, but I was really feeling not good about my appearance, maybe. I don't know. So doing the class, had a great time, beautiful people. Everyone I spoke to was lovely. The instructor was stunning, and just beautiful soul people. It was great. So the class ends, I have a little chat with Laura, and I said to her, I said, oh, I was the biggest person in that class. And then she was like, you know, she was giving me compliments and stuff. And I think I was looking for the compliments, to be honest. And I knew Laura would give them to me, because she's just such a sweetheart. And they just didn't feel good. And I think the reason for that is because I think I've learned that I can only make myself feel good, and for a moment there I was relying on someone else to make me feel better, and I learnt the hard way that doesn't happen. And don't get me wrong, absolutely sweet of her, and I will take all the compliments any time of the day, but I'm not going to get out of this funk unless I get myself out of this funk. And I know Laura will be watching. Laura, I love you so much, like literally you said all the right things, I promise you, but it's in here and in here, and especially in here. So I get in my car, I'm driving home, and I'm just like, okay, Gemma, stop it. I don't like tough love. I actually hate it. Like, if I had a PT, I couldn't have one that was shouting at me. I'd walk out. I just can't deal with tough love. But when it comes to myself, I literally have to be really harsh with myself. And I'm like, Gemma, shut up. Stop it. Stop it. I actually get really, really, really angry at myself. And so I did that, and then it's like I need a moment of reflection. Like, I'm like, okay, now this is where the kind of softness and kindness to myself comes in, because I think I feel a bit sorry for myself. Now normally this doesn't happen all within a 2-hour span. This normally happens over weeks and months, and I just want to take a moment here, because I think this has come from all the flipping hard work I've done over the last 6 months. I have worked on myself so much, and I think I was able to just take a moment, tell myself off, feel that for a second, and then stop. Old me wouldn't have been able to have done that. I'm referring to my notes now because I am feeling a bit teary. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because yeah, I'm actually surprised I haven't had to refer to my notes at this point. I clearly feel quite passionate about it. That's it. I always have to write notes down, because it kind of reminds me what I'm going to talk about, because yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at words. But I've told myself then, so okay, like, you feel this way, you haven't felt this way in a while, what are you going to do about it? That was the first thing I asked myself. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do about it? And I was having like a full-on conversation with myself in my head on the way home. And do you know what I'm going to do about it? I'm just going to thank you, like I've heard it. Thank you for making me feel this way, because I've realised I don't need to hold on to it. So thank you, I've took it, I'm letting it go. What am I going to do now? Clearly, I need some new gym stuff, right? I can fix that, buy some stuff. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to get my laptop out, I'm going to have a look on some sites. That is the most most materialistic thing. And I know that sounds really, really selfish of myself to do that, but it will make me feel good. Number two, I'm just going to keep reminding myself tonight what I've flipping done, okay? Both physically and mentally. I do so much more physical activities at the moment than I have done in years as well. My body, this body that may be a bit larger than other people, can get me on hikes. It can take me on runs. I definitely wouldn't have been doing that this time last year. It can get me a paddle boarding. It can get me swimming. I was swimming yesterday. It does so much for me, right? And I have a very, I think I have a very obvious owl-shaped body. Sorry, I have a very obvious owl-shaped body. And at times it does make me feel quite conscious, but at the same time I feel very confident with it. I don't know many people with the same body shape as me. People do comment sometimes on my butt or my boobs, and I don't mind it at all. You know, because to be fair, I know it may seem a bit opposite of what I was saying earlier, but I do like to hear the compliments. But at times, like, it does make me think, yeah, they are a bit big, aren't they, compared to, you know, other people and stuff. Like, I don't even know where my boobs come, right? All my family, I couldn't tell you who's got big boobs in my family. No offense, family. But these girls are just massive. And so I can see my mum, she's watching this now, but like, got big boobs, what are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is have a nice healthy salad for dinner. I'm going to make my body feel good. I'm going to nourish it. I'm going to get some lemon water after this. I'm going to run a nice warm bath with bubble baths, throw some salt in there. I tell you what, Chloe was the teacher. Cool boy, didn't she make my legs and bum hurt? She needs a good soaking, I tell you. And then yeah, I'm going to have a chill out night. I'm going to look on my laptop. I'm actually going to get my laptop out, not my phone, and have a good look on some websites for some really cute outfits. Maybe even Vinted, to look for some secondhand outfits on there too. So that's what I'm doing kind of now, what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to punish myself about this. Like, my body is beautiful, and I know it looks different to the other girls in that room, but like I said, she's done a lot for me. She's going to do a lot for me. One day I will be a mum, you know, and I need to not talk about this vessel that will give me a child, and in such a negative way, because if I have a daughter, how on earth are they going to grow up, you know, hearing me talk about my body that way? No, I'm not having that. So I will keep reflecting on that and complimenting myself and being kind to myself. Yeah, it's like, I think because I am really emotional this week, it's just really pushed me over an edge that I didn't realise was there. And what am I going to be doing moving forward? I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Heck yeah, I'm going to keep doing my hikes, my runs. I've got me and Nicola go on an MBPW, mental breakdown prevention walk, minimum twice a week, and we're going to do that tomorrow. I get in about 6,000 to 7,000 steps straight away on a Monday morning before I even have breakfast. So I love that. That really kicks the week off. I'm going to perhaps do some talking to myself in a mirror and just doing some compliments, because when I was really, really bad about my body image, I saw something, I can't remember where I saw it or heard it, and it was like, look in the mirror naked and compliment 5 things about yourself. I might just start doing that. I don't need to do it as much as I think I did before, but just a reminder, like, I'm not going to hold on to this. Just like, Gemma, yeah, I know it's really random. I love my wrists. They're just so tiny. It's like the only thing that's really, really kind of petite about me. Like, I just love it. And like I said, I'm going to perhaps just not hold on to clothes for comfort, like the clothes I'm wearing, like, oh, I can't show you, but my gym top, I absolutely love this gym top, but it's probably not the right thing for Pilates, where I know people are going to be wearing certain things, and I'm not, I know it sounds terrible, I know it sounds terrible, I don't want to wear certain things because other people are wearing certain things. Yes, a little bit true, but I just want to feel comfortable in my surroundings. If everyone else is wearing a certain kind of style or outfit, I want to be wearing something similar. So I know this is a self-absorbed podcast, I know that, but it's life, isn't it? Let's be honest, like, you can't say to me that you've never felt something like this, whatever it may be, and it just so happens to be on my podcast today. I did forget my self-worth for a moment, I did, and flipping Nora, you know, compared to how I was 6 months ago, my self-worth, I know who I am. I know I will never let anyone make me feel the way I did 6 months ago. Never again. And I'm really proud of myself. I need to remind myself of that. I'm proud of you, because if you're watching this, yeah, you may be a friend or family, love you, but maybe you're going through something similar, and it's okay. It's okay to have those moments, but it's what we do after those moments that make the real difference. And I'm refusing to let this bring me down. So I even feel better. I just feel better talking to you about it. And I feel better knowing I helped my friend today. I helped to raise some money for Mind Charity, a mental health charity, if you didn't know that. And flipping over, mental health is such an important thing. And yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, the giveaway is live on my Instagram if you want to win those Rhonda Byron books, both of them. That's live. Let me know in the comments if you feel comfortable to, or drop me a DM on Instagram. Yeah, have you felt anything like this recently? I feel like it's easy done, isn't it? I think it's just took me by surprise because it hasn't happened in such a long time, which actually I should be really grateful for. Okay, podcast number 2. Who knows what podcast number 3 will be, because I literally don't know until the day what I'm going to talk about. Thank you so much for watching.